Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our launch for Sophie Darling. We are going to kickstart her journey into our JuicePlus business. I just actually will say that Sophie's actually been with us for quite some time, but we've just started to really get serious. So we thought we'd start with this awesome event. My name's Tammy. Anyone who doesn't know me, I have been in this industry, in this business here for about 6 years. I've been making use of the programs and the products and all the wonderful things that we've got here and the community all of this time, and it's just been an amazing experience for me. A little bit about me. I am, like I said, I've been here 6 years. I am a 50-year-old grandma of 7. And I have got, and mum of 2 older kids. And I live up in Northland, New Zealand. Been up here for about 3 years and moved up here to get warmer because I spent about 20 years in Wellington and it was freezing cold. And I got into this, really, I had been looking at, all sorts of yummy products and things online for a while, in the shops and things as well, but I had not heard of JuicePlus before. I came into this quite a skeptic and I tried quite a few things but not really found something that worked for me. I also had been a really busy mum all of my life working, so I had been running on empty, doing all of the things, working a full-time job and then coming home to family and also doing extracurricular things as well, and just really burning the candle at both ends. Found myself just like in that kind of pattern that we get into where we're working too hard and we can't really admit it. We don't really want to acknowledge that we're going a little bit more than we should. And so I wasn't actually looking for anything when I came across this, but I'm really glad that it found me, because I realized that, things were going to start compounding and I was going to need to start making some choices. And lessening my workload was one of them. And a big reason I wanted to do this was because I realized that after being a hardworking mum for years, I had missed a lot of time with my kids. So, it just really hit me one day. My daughter was a late teen and it became really apparent to me that she was quite ill. She had chronic fatigue and she had a lot of trauma and a lot of, depression and things going on. I sort of thought it was just teenage stuff, but it turns out she had a really bad eating disorder as well. And I was a little bit in denial of it all because I thought I was a really healthy mum. I was a real crunchy mum, so what they call them today. And it was also, I took on a lot of guilt thinking about if only I'd been home, maybe if I'd been home more and stuff like that. So my journey really started by accident, but it really, dawned on me that I would have loved to do things a little bit different. And moving forward, hang on a minute, I'm just going to share. Do you need the login, Soph?
Yes, please. Sorry, okay. She's got the password.
Okay. I've just popped it into the team chat as well, but I can give it to you here. Hang on a minute, guys.
Sorry, thank you.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Let's make sure everyone's in here. And just a minute. Hold there, guys. Okay. I'm just going to put it in the messages here for you, Sophie. Sophie's just going to share this with somebody. Yeah, so yeah, it really occurred to me that could have, done with a bit more time with my family. And also I had this issue where my daughter really, really needed some help. And I thought that I was doing all the right things for her. But like I said, I've been trying a lot of really beautiful products and just not quite found the right thing for us. Had a lot to do with my daughter and her healing journey as well. So I met a beautiful woman called Tanya, and she is what I like to call my juicy mama, my JuicePlus mama. And she took the time to share this, opportunity with me, share the programs with me, share the beautiful products. And I was a huge skeptic. I tried so many things that I really needed to ask a lot of questions first. And she took the time and had the patience to just answer those questions for me. And so I left my first meeting and I thought, what have I got to lose? This, also comes with some free nutrition for my daughter. So I thought I'll guinea pig it on her and see what happens. And the results that I had within the first 4 to 6 months was absolutely phenomenal. For us, it was a real game changer for me in my life as a mum. And then the other thing was that as I left that meeting, I decided that I was never going to miss an opportunity to get a kickback on something or be a VIP member of something or get my flyby rewards or something. So when I found out there was an opportunity here to get a little bit of money back on my what I was spending, I wanted all of it. So I left there with the business and the products in my back pocket. And it's been 6 years now, and I literally haven't looked back. If the only regret that I'd have is that I didn't do it sooner. It's been a game changer for us. So yeah, my story is really big and it goes on quite long, but I just want to share that, I've taken this business to the point where I've been able to step out of my full-time job. And I have moved out to the country and I've got my grandchildren living with me. My children are living with me on my land, and it's just a complete reversal from the life that I had before. So it's just, I'm here just to show people maybe what they can do if they really want something bad enough. I just think determination and having those dreams and holding on to them are really important. And that's why I really love to share this with other women. I meet beautiful women and I'm like, hey, it's not just the opportunity, it's not just the beautiful products, but this community for me has been incredible. So, I mean, I'm like you can see on this call, there is a really incredible woman in this space. And it's been an incredible thing for me to open up my world to so many beautiful women and friendships. So yeah, hence I like to reach out and reach down and pick another woman up when I can. And one of those ladies that I have met along my way is Sophie, who I did know for a while before, probably since I've been here. But yeah, we've met and become friends. Her partner and her mother-in-law, we call her mum, is a really, really good friend of mine as well, and she used to care for my mum. So we have some really deep connections. I've got a lot of space in my heart for Sophie. And like I said, she did join us a while ago. I'm going to bring her on in a minute. We lost her for a while because she actually has such a big heart that she took herself and her partner went down to Napier, down for me, when we had the big cyclones and the big floods. And they've been digging in and they've been clearing the mud and the crap out of all of the damaged homes down there for quite some time, the best part of this year. And I think Sophie's pretty much worked until her back's given out. And now it's just time to give back a little bit. And we thought, how can we help her, have an opportunity to heal and have some time off, and maybe also creating some income and create a business along the way while she's having a bit more downtime. Yeah. So I'm going to bring Sophie on. She's going to share her beautiful story with us. And this is our lady of the evening. Sophie, I'll hand it over to you. And just awesome. Unmic yourself. Yeah, take the floor.
Awesome, thank you. And thank you to everyone tuning in tonight. This is your own personal time. So yeah, I just feel really blessed to share why I joined the Soul Project and the changes that have impacted me and my health, and not just mine, but also my husband's. I've always been active, even as a kid, playing a lot of sports, a lot of contact sports. And that was kind of my outlet to, energy as a kid, And I think it was probably when I was about like 10 when I got injured. It just changed everything for me, because it just cut me off from playing any sports or being social or having any sort of outlet to, keep moving and be healthy as a kid. So my weight gain started, about 10, but it also started with, from my injury, it got pretty bad that I needed surgeries and to correct the injury on my hip and on my leg, which took a toll because I was in and out of hospital as a kid and missing a lot of school and just interacting with, you know, other kids my age. Unfortunately, my house was taking a toll and I ended up with a pain medication. I sort of I began like abusing it quite young because it was just my way of coping with a lot of things, pain, missing out. As a kid, it just stopped a lot of things for me, and it just kind of spiraled from there. My health, I've always, from there, I'd always been big, and I just got bigger, and my health was just taking a toll, as the years went on. Um, I was just being really blessed, not only with my husband, but everyone I've surrounded myself with throughout my life, because everyone here tonight too has played a role in my journey, and being there, seeing me in my ups and downs. Um, and I think the lesson that came in for me was probably after we, you know, stopped volunteering in Hawke's Bay, due to my health again taking a toll, because it's quite, backbreaking work, digging silt, every day for months, not knowing when it was going to end, or, just helping people and kind of putting my own life on pause, and my health, which again took a toll. But I think it just got really serious when, not being able to move, not being able to get out of bed. Um, I've also got a lot of fertility issues as well, and being told that this, life may not be, you know, it may not be possible to conceive naturally. So I just, yeah, really spiraled. But when I had a chat to Timmy about just health in general and nutrition, it got me really excited to try again, because, I was seeing a lot of stuff online about, you know, pills that can help and medication and surgical procedures. And I just wanted to give my health a really good shot, like one more time before I did something irreversible and that was going to change my life, maybe different from what I'd seen online. Because sometimes those ways of doing things, they don't always have the greatest journeys or endings. I've had a lot of friends that have suffered even more after those sort of things. So it really gave me time to think um, about all my options before I chose something that maybe didn't work out. So I just really am grateful for the opportunity, not only just to take my health back on track and the business as well, but also all the community that's come with it. Because this journey I haven't done alone, not just in the business, but my family, my husband, yeah, and my results have been pretty epic. Like, put a post up today and I was real nervous. I was like, I don't know if I want to share this, but I had a lot of positive feedback, and it's been a blessing. The weight loss is just, it's just one of the perks. I feel like I got a second chance, just like my baptism. Um, yeah, just really feeling blessed, and 13 kilos lighter, which is epic for me in less than 8 weeks, and just finding that strength to um, just believe that I can do it, and there's another way. And I just hope that this encourages some too tonight. Um, Whoever watches this, whether they're recording or whoever's in here as well and looking for some answers, I really believe that with the program and this community, a lot of people can smash some goals just like me and my husband too. I really motivated him, and he kept me motivated, and we did this together. So, joint weight loss of 25 kilos, I'm happy. And it's just going to keep going. We've got some big goals, and yeah, I just really encourage anyone who's watching this, and I look forward to looking back on this and just thinking, wow, look at the journey where I've come from, and yeah, just continue to share this, and I just hope that everyone here tonight can just share something from my story, anyone's. Yeah, thanks guys for sharing, for just being here. Yeah, I love it. And I love this team too. It's awesome.
That's so cool, Sophie. Yeah, your story really moves me. I love it. I love hearing it. And I always get a little bit more every time about you, and your beautiful heart. So yeah, I love your losses too. I think we almost need to play a game of Biggest Loser. And you touched on something there that I think is so important. I'm going to share a little bit about what these programs and products are, that we're talking about and that we're sharing about. And a big thing that I get, is one of our biggest launches at the moment is our detox program, and that's what is really helping people. And that's what I've been sharing with Sophie, and we've been sharing with other people, and it's really powerful and really effective. And in this community we really believe that you need a few key things. You need to have good hydration, you need to have good nutrition, you need to have movement, and you need to have some mindfulness or some spirituality or something going on where your heart's just growing as well. And that's one thing I love here, and that's what's incorporated into our programs, which is beautiful. It's not just about weight loss. And that's the thing I want to touch on. People are often saying to me, but I don't need to lose weight. What's this detox about? A detox is so much more. For Sophie, it's weight loss. For my daughter, it was gaining, so we all work with people no matter what their goal is. We can adjust our programs to make them work and just meet the goals with, whatever the people want. For some people, it's better skin, it's better sleep. It might be having better moods and more stable hormones. Like you said, Sophie, it's about, oh, hang on, I think the spotlight needs shifting. Can you guys see me? Just pop that over there. Okay, hi. Sorry. So there's so many things that that really come under the umbrella of detox, and really our goal is that we are challenging ourselves. There's no real strict rules, but we're challenging ourselves to shift a few things in our lifestyle and diet already that we think we could benefit from. And for some people, that's going really hard, and it's coffee, cigarettes, alcohol, gluten, sugar, dairy. It might be the lot. For me, I don't have alcohol and caffeine and stuff very much. So I'm focusing on having it's a 10-day detox. I'm having 10 days off sourdough, off sugar, and off dairy. But I just wanted to say to people, it's not necessarily about weight loss, but for some people that is huge, and for some people it is a situation where it's about health. It's not even about how we look or what size the scales say we are, but it's actually about making sure that even people that want to go and have weight loss surgery, they still have to maintain a healthy diet first, and a lot of them have to lose a certain amount before they're even accepted. So we're helping people just get to their goals, whatever that might be, and in a really safe and healthy way. And one thing that we do is the programs are fantastic, but we actually offer support to go with them. And I'm just going to really quickly go over what that is. We have linked arms with the JuicePlus company because that aligns with our values for our programs the most. It's all holistic, it's all whole food based, it's been grown in the most nutrient rich soil it possibly can. And the farmers have been in our company for over 3 generations. We know that the soil quality is at its peak. We know that if the soil's not good, it's not going to be in the plants, and it's not going to be in us either. We are what we eat. So these products that we have aren't a meal replacement. They're not a nutritional replacement, but they are a way to bridge the gap between what we're getting and what our bodies really need. They need to be flooded with phytonutrients from whole foods and from raw plant nutrition. So this is our core range. This is our fruit and veg, and we've got our berries. This is our premium package, and this gives you approximately 30 plus fruits, veggies, and berries a day. And the way I look at them is our fruits and veggies are really key for cellular renewal, and they also really help replenish everything in our body. It's going to strengthen our bodies, and also it's really good for supporting your immune system as well, just giving you all the extra nutrition that you need. I really, really love these because there's a lot of fruits and vegetables in here that I just don't get where I am. I don't know about you guys, but vegetables are really expensive here. They're really expensive these days, and we're eating sort of like the cheapest ones in the supermarket. So might be a pumpkin and a cabbage and some onions or something, but I'm definitely not getting all the beautiful things that are in here every day. So I love these. And with the berries, we're getting a super hit of antioxidants as well. Really, really good for our hair, our skin, nails, and just anti-aging properties that we get from antioxidants. And the other thing is they're really all full of high levels of vitamin C. And if you're one of those people that's, I don't know, looking for the best form of collagens and things like that, vitamin C actually helps your body produce more collagen. So by adding more vitamin C into our diets, our body's naturally producing more collagen as well. Like I said, I'm 50, not bad. There might be a filter on this, I don't know. Anyway, who's asking? This is one of my favorites here. This is our Omega range capsule here, and this is a beautiful combination of omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, which I didn't even know we had that many. And we are getting them from cold pressed oils. And as you can see on here, this little thing here is sea buckthorn. We take sea buckthorn seed oil. It's a bit of a mouthful. Pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, raspberry seed oil, and we are cold pressing these. And then the real star of the show is actually what we go to is what people would normally take a fish oil for omega-3. And that's because the fish eat a high omega-3 algae plant. So what we've done is we've grown the algae plant instead, and we we grow this in really pristine controlled conditions. So we're not even taking it from the ocean. We're not taking it from the fish. We're leaving them alone, and we are going to the source. So we cold press all of these. We encapsulate them to keep any of the products from oxidizing. And these are incredible for your brain health and eye health. And of course, omega is always going to help with your creaky joints. And the thing I love is that by nourishing the brain, we're also nourishing our central nervous system. And so we're helping our hormones balance better, and it's specifically like our cortisol, which is, getting stressed, getting grumpy, things like that. This just helps cool it all down. And I talked about my daughter's journey a little bit earlier. And these products, I was saying I gave her 4 to 6 months. She is the opposite end of the scale. So, Sophie's story is about having a goal to lose weight and, for health reasons. And my daughter needed to gain weight for health reasons. So I started her on some capsules. She started to grow more of an appetite. So this is something that we noticed about taking the products, is they seem to stimulate your body, stimulate it to want more fresh fruit and vegetables and food. The other thing about these capsules, anyone that orders any package containing the capsules, this is how awesome this company is. We gift free gummies or capsules to a child of your choice. We sponsor them, and they will get these. These are like absolutely delicious. They're so yummy. Really good for fussy eaters and good for big kids too. These will come free as long as you've got a capsule order in from the ages of 4 to 18. So this is partly why I got into this, is because I got free product for my daughter. Really helped just seal the deal for me. And the other thing, this is what really was amazing for us. I was a huge skeptic. I'd done all the shakes, didn't want to try anymore. I left these for months before I tried them, which was really stupid because they are so amazing. And these were key in helping boost my daughter, and give her that extra nutrition and the extra top-up meals that she needed. We used them as extra snacks for her. And then for some of us that are on a weight loss journey, we're using them as a little bit of a pick-me-up when we're doing some intermittent fasting or something like that. So anyway, these are loaded. These are amazing for our women's hormones. They've got some really good organically grown, GE-free, slow processed edamame soy, which is really good for women's hormones, especially getting around to my age. And I've had a lot of really, great testimonials about these and women's hormones and things. The other thing that really helps us with these, this is a Dutch chocolate, this is French vanilla, is they've got about 50% of your recommended daily intake of a lot of vitamins and things that we need, like vitamin D, vitamin C. It's got the iron, calcium, and niacin. which the vitamin D and the niacin are really amazing for like improving your mood and stuff as well, real mood boost. So these are great for making you feel really good. They're really good if you're having a snack on the run. I also use them for baking and other sweet treats to just cut down a little bit. And then we've also got a super awesome high protein, high performance shake here. This is like guava and dragon fruit flavor, and it's absolutely delicious. So this is twice the protein and half the carbs of our nutritional protein complete. This is like complete protein here. This is a good meal snack. This is a good training snack. So that is the products in a nutshell. Yeah, I could talk about them all day, and if you're interested in learning more, we have some really good product videos on that. However, I do want to jump back to our stories, because I think that we've got some really fantastic stories coming up for you. There's two more ladies that I'd like to share with you. One of them in particular is a lady that I met, probably about a year ago here. And her name is T, and she has an incredible story and journey since she met us and joined our mission here and our detox programs. And T, I'm just going to find you and highlight you so that you can share. Phenomenal woman. Okay, go ahead.
Hi everyone. Can you all hear me? Yeah, okay. So I'm in Perth, Australia. For you that don't know, I was introduced to the business and the products from a very old family friend who is a mama of 9, I must say, and she looks amazing. I've known Stace for years, but anyway, she introduced me to the products, and I was one of those ones that sat on the fence and went, all right, I'll help you support your business, and I'll give it a go. Hummed and hard and didn't take the products very well, but when I did start taking the products very well, I decided that becoming a first-time nan, I was going to go all in and I was going to do it properly. So I ended up taking the whole lot. I then went on to doing a challenge, which was probably a year ago coming up this month. The incentive was to win $1,000. And I set a goal of telling myself, right, I'm winning this prize and I'm going to pick me a trip and I'm going to go somewhere with the money. Anyway, I went all in and carried on with the products, did the program, and I ended up nearly losing 30 kgs just by doing the program. So a year on, I've done 2 detoxes and I've lost probably another 10 kgs from just doing the detoxes, just under 10 kgs. But the best thing about it is I've managed to hold that off for over a year. So when I first started the program, I was sitting at 115. I'm now sitting at 80 kgs. So not only do these products really, really work if you're willing to put in the effort, they help you they teach you how to keep it off, or it's just amazing. I wish I had found it sooner, and I've only done this in a year. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't go to the gym every day. All I did was change the way I ate, and I stuck to the products. And I started believing in the products that much that I become a business partner. I went to my first conference this year, and oh my gosh, you need to go to the next one. It's amazing. Not only did I go to my first conference, I actually got up on stage, and I hate speeches. I don't like doing Zooms either, but I'm here doing it with Juice today. But yeah, I got up in front of I don't know, maybe 200-300 people, and I shared my story with them. And when they all cheered for me at the end of it, it was like, wow, that's me. That's me up on that stage. So it just gave me more incentive to work harder. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. You've come to the right place. I mean, it's so worth it. The support you get in this business is amazing. You feel like you're down here, but then you just get that one person that will go, all right, let's do this. Let's set some goals and let's just go ahead and let's do this. And then you just get picked up again and you're like, all right, I've got this. But yeah, welcome to JuicePlus. These products are amazing. And if I can do it, everyone else can do it too.
It's phenomenal. I love your story, T, and I've watched this journey and it's been incredible. I have the privilege of meeting T at the last conference, and it's like we've been friends for ages. That's something that, like she said, I absolutely love the community here and just you know, the friendships that we've created. And one of the other people that I met 2 years ago in the Gold Coast was our next speaker. Let's just see where she is. Christina. She's absolutely vivacious, wonderful woman who spends her spare time dancing. And Christina, I'm just going to bring you on and you can share a little bit about how it's been here for you.
Hey, beautiful women, can you hear me properly? Awesome. What amazing stories tonight. I'm just really honoured to be speaking on Sophie's launch. Thanks, Tammy, for inviting me. And T, I didn't know you were in Perth. I used to live in Perth, so I'm now in the beautiful North Queensland. And our conference is very close next year to where I am. On Magnetic Island I am, so next year we're in Cairns. I can't wait to see you all there. Like some of these wonderful ladies have been sharing today, this community is just phenomenal, and I wouldn't be here 2.5 years later without the support of this amazing womanhood community and a few good men. I say there's an amazing men in this community too. So I started on the wonderful products that Tammy was talking about 2.5 years ago now. And I saw my beautiful friend Tans over in New Zealand. We met on the Cuban dance floor in New Zealand, and she was bouncing with energy and I was the complete opposite. And while most people think I'm vivacious, I hit an all-time low. I had no energy in my body. I kind of took on board a lot of stress and yeah, lots of things happened in my life at the time, but I felt like I was going into menopause, perimenopause, because I'm 57 now. It's hard for me to even say that number because it's nearing 60, but I'm feeling better now than I've felt 10 years ago, for sure. And I count that to these wonderful products and the programs. I too had been a skeptic because I have a scientific brain and I used to work as a research scientist. And so I thought, well, why can't I just get, you know, cooking with all of the different veggies and fruits that I'm meant to eat? But in reality, that doesn't happen. If it does happen, it's a one-off. And we never get that amount of high-grade nutrition in our bodies every single day like these wonderful products have been. And so when I started on them, I decided to join a program as well. I had a goal just to reduce inflammation, pain. I was floored. I just could not move my body and I didn't feel great in my skin. I was 12 kilos heavier than what I am today. And that meant my dancing suffered because I didn't have that energy that I wanted to go out and dance for. And I was, you know, not happy about that at all. And so, but when I started on the program and the products, my energy boosted. Within a week, I was feeling like, what's happening? There's something else. My cells were having these little dances on the inside, I'm sure. And so I was motivated to keep going because once you see results, you want to keep going, and that's a natural thing. And so I kept going and I have not looked back because now it becomes this part of my regime that it's a non-negotiable. That I choose health first, I choose me first, I choose health first, because without health, we are, what else do we have? And I have so many stories to tell within these stories. Of course, I became a great fan of the products and I did join as a partner, and now it comfortably gives me supplementary income to my dance business, so I can kind of marry the two and offer wellness with movement as well as wellness with nutrition. And I love helping people and I love seeing that people get better and so quickly with the simplest of change, and also with a highly supportive community. So we have this wonderful revised programs called now it's called the detox, and that's been phenomenal because it is only 10 days and we see, you know, immediate results. And people, like the others have talked about, it's not just about weight loss. It can be about weight loss if that's what your goal is, but it can also be about just eliminating toxins and feeling the best you can, and even to the point of gaining weight if that's what you need for your own health. So it's all of the above. It's backed by amazing research, which I love too, because I have that quizzical, inquisitive brain that wants to ask, make sure that I'm not promoting anything that I don't believe in, but it's really backed by research, and I love that too. So they put everything into making these products as quality as possible with the least nasties as possible, so we're getting that daily injection of nutrition that our body needs, because we all know that we're all getting undernourished, but really overfed with nothing, with just empty calories. But we're all getting sicker, and metabolic disease runs in my own family. And unfortunately, I lost my beautiful mother only 6 years ago, and she was only 72, and she had both diabetes and then had a stroke and then died of a heart attack. So I was not going to let that happen to me, but also that's kind of in my genetics. So I had to look into what was I going to do for my own longevity to be able to keep doing what I love to do, which is bringing people together, making them come into dance and rhythm and wonderful community gatherings. So yeah, I think that this is me going, I'm an advocate of these products. I'm definitely not going to compromise on my health ever again. I'm so grateful for the community. I'm grateful to be sharing on a new team member's business launch, and watch everyone grow. As the more we support one another, the more we all win. So thanks so much for listening to my story, and all the best, beautiful Sophie.
Oh, thank you so much, Christina. Yeah, honestly, such an honor and a pleasure to meet the woman here, and totally echoes what all of my sentiments about being here too. Just checking. Yep, you can all hear me okay. Okay, so we are wrapping up till the end of our event here and Sophie's launch. I'm going to pass back over to Sophie. Sophie, you can just, if there's any parting things you want to say to your people that are either on tonight or here watching in the future, I'm going to pass over to you, and you can wrap up and say goodnight to everyone, and then I'll press pause on the record. Yeah. Okay. I'll just hang on, spotlight you. And here we go, lovely.
Awesome. Thank you, Tammy. And yes, thank you to all the beautiful men and women in this that could join tonight for my business launch. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to everyone else that's interested in coming on, or just curious about what it means to detox, or for those that know me throughout my life and my journey, you know, and just the changes that I've made. I've had a lot of feedback tonight, and I feel really blessed and really humbled by it. And I just want to thank again Tammy, T, Christina as well for sharing your stories. I know for me that's not easy to open up to, you know, people I don't know, for me. But it's getting easier, especially now that, you know, we all have our faith, and you know, just the amazing support from my husband. I just want to thank him as well for tuning in tonight. I love you. It's been a journey, and I look forward to the rest of it as well. And I look forward to looking back on this business launch too. And also my sister, a special shout out to you. I love you too. Thank you for joining us tonight. You know, even with our, you know, current family situations, whatever they may be, still getting supported. So yeah, thank you. And yeah, everyone have a good night. Love you guys.